morning, students. Already we have completed 3 lessons in science. What are they? What is inside the body? Lesson 1. Lesson 2, safety. Lesson 3, food. Today we are going to see lesson number 4, water. What is the title? Water. Can you live without water? Tell me loudly, yes or no. Can you live without water? Studies have shown that we can live without food for few weeks, but only for a few days without water. We can live without food for few weeks, but only few days without water. Human beings, plants, animals, everyone needs water for survival. Survival meaning is to live. Okay. More than 70% of the earth is covered with water. How many percent? 70% of the earth is covered with water. Water makes 70% of our body weight. Water makes 70% of our body weight. These are the basic information you had to know about the water. Okay. In chemical term, water is called as H2O. In chemical term, water is called as H2O. There are 3 physical states of water. What are they? Liquid, solid and gaseous. In liquid, water itself it's called. In solid form, it is called as ice. And in gaseous form, it is called as steam. Before going into the lesson, I'd like to share few words connected to this lesson. Listen carefully how I am pronouncing it, okay? Liquid, first word. Second word, freezing. Third word, solid. Fourth one, gaseous. Fifth one, droplets. Sixth one, ice cubes. Seventh one, vapor. Eighth word, vanish. Ninth word, lemonades. 10th word is steam. I like to repeat one more time for you, okay? First word, liquid. Next, freezing. Next, solid. Next, gaseous. Next, droplets. Ice cubes. Vapor. Next word, vanish. Next word is lemonades. The last word is steam. Water is a liquid. Okay, water is in the liquid form. No human being or any other living things cannot live without water. Can we live without water? No. In the earth, there is no life without water. In the earth, there is no life without water. It is a very, very special liquid. Water is a very special liquid. Every living being has lots of water in its body. Every human being, every living being has lots of water in its body. What is the color of the water? Can anyone say what is the color? Water is colorless. Water is colorless. Water has 3 forms of forms. What are they? We've seen in the introduction itself, isn't it? What are they? Solid, liquid, and gaseous. When you cool water, it freezes or it changes into ice. It changes into ice. Ice is the solid form of water. What is the solid form of water? Ice. Ice cube is a solid. Ice cube is a solid. A cube of ice has a fixed shape. Other solids like books, tables, balls, and so on also have a shape of their own. Solids have a fixed shape. First point is solids have a fixed shape. Next we go to liquid. Water is a liquid. It does not have a shape of its own. It does not have a shape of its own. We'll do an experiment. Pour a glass of water into a bowl. It will take on the shape of the bowl. Okay, it will take the shape of the bowl. Then pour it into a jar. It will take the shape of the jar or the container. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. Solids have a fixed shapes, but liquids do not have a fixed shape. You can pour water into a jug or a glass. This is because liquid flow. Can you pour the ice cubes? No, you cannot pour the ice cubes. Solids do not flow, but liquids will flow. Heat makes ice melt. What makes ice melt? Heat. Water is in the liquid form. Water is in the liquid form. When you melt the ice. When you melt the ice will change into water. When you heat water, it changes. Or when you boil the water, what happens? It changes into water vapor. Water vapor is the gaseous form of water. What is the gaseous form of water is called? It is called as water vapor. Water vapor is the gaseous form of water. In nature, the heat of the sun changes water from the solid to the liquid form. From the solid to the liquid form. The heat of the sun is constantly changing the waters of rivers, lakes, and oceans into water vapor. We cannot see the water vapor. Why? Why we cannot see the water vapor? Can we see the water vapor? No. Why? Because it is colorless. Water vapor is colorless. If water vapor is colorless, how do we see steam? The white steam that comes out of a pressure cooker or forms over boiling water is actually the droplets of water. What is it? It is the droplets of water. The white steam, when it comes out of the pressure cooker or forms over boiling water, is the droplets of water. In nature, water vapor rises, meets the cold air, and changes into droplets of water called clouds. In nature, Water vapor rises, meets cold air, and changes into droplets of water called clouds. What is it called? It's called clouds. Water vapor is a gas. The gaseous form of water is water vapor, isn't it? It does not have a shape. Air is a mixture of gases. Air is a mixture of gases. Air too does not have a shape. Gases do not have a shape. Many solids
I'm feeling your love.
Many solids mix well with water. For example, sugar mixes so well with water that it seems to vanish. Next, salt is another thing that mixes very well with the water. Salt and sugar. It's a good thing that salt and sugar mix well with water. Otherwise, what happened? How would we cook or how will we make lemonades if the salt and the sugar did not mix well? Think of it. Many liquids also mix well with water. Air. Air also mixes with water. That is why plants and animals can live in water. Look at the sea. So many sea animals are there. How it is living there? Because of air mixes with water. They mixed with air mixes with water. Shall we have a recap? Solid. Water has three forms, solids. The three ways of water are different in some ways. Ice is a solid. A cube of ice has a fixed shape. A cube of ice has a fixed shape. Solid has a fixed shape. Water has three forms, solid, liquid, and gaseous. Ice is the solid form, water in the liquid form, water vapor in the gaseous form. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. Liquids do not have a fixed shape. It will take the shape of the container. Liquids will flow, but solids do not flow. These are the two differences between liquids and solids. Liquids will flow, but solids do not flow. Okay. Okay. That gases. Water vapor. Water vapor is a gas. Water vapor is a gas. It does not have any shape. Gas. Air. Air is a mixture of gas. Air is a mixture of gases. Okay. That's it for today, children. I hope you have all understood the three states of water: solid, liquid, and gaseous, isn't it? And for your homework, learn the spellings I have taught you in the beginning of the lesson. Do you remember? Yes. Learn the spellings and write the spellings in five times. And in your book, textbook, do page number 21. Okay, do page number 21 and WhatsApp me to my personal number. Okay, homework, I'll repeat once again. Learn the spellings and write the spellings five times, and in your textbook, do page number 21 and WhatsApp me. Thank you, children.